Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the ISO 14000 which is remaining in this lecture. In the last lecture we discussed what is the ISO 14000 and what is the environment management system and what are the elements of the environment management. Now we continue from the last and now we discuss what are the principles of the environment management. Standards outlined in the ISO 14000 family are designed with key principles of environment management in mind to encompass environment management system and the environmental aspects of the product, to not be restricted by country origin, to uphold and promote public interest as well as interest of those who use and be affected by the standards, to be cost efficient, robust and adapt to many different needs, requirements and circumstances at any scale globally, as part of their flexibility to be suitable for internal or external verification, to utilize scientific evidence and principles to continuously improve upon existing principles of environment management. So the principle of the ISO 14000 is based on the PDS cycle, which is the plan, do, study and act. Okay, in the PDS cycle, now we will see the PDSA and PDCA cycle. In the PDCA cycle, first is the planning stage, in which what do we want to achieve. In the second is the do stage, in which how do we know if a change is an important. Third is the study stage, in which what change will result in improvement, and last is the act stage, in which we implement the improvement and the cycle begins again. Similarly, there is the PDCA cycle, in which the first step is the planning, in which we find a process to improve. Second stage is do, in which we understand causes of the process variation. In the third stage we identify how to reduce the variation, and in the last stage we act on the variations and the cycles is begin again. Okay, so this is the PDS and the PDCA cycle. So we see that the first stage is the plan, second is the do stage, third stage is study, and the fourth is the act stage. Now we see the standards of ISO 14000 and some other standards other than the ISO 14000, which comes in the ISO 14000 family. So there are some important standards which comes in the ISO 14000 family, ISO 14004. This standard gives the general guidelines on principal, system and support techniques. ISO 14006, that gives the guidelines for incorporating eco-design. ISO 14015, this is the environment assessment of sites and organization. ISO 14020, this is the environmental labels and declarations. ISO 14031, this is the environment performance evaluation. ISO 14040 is for the life cycle assessment. ISO 14050 is the vocabulary of the EMS. ISO 14063 is the environmental communication. ISO 14064 is the greenhouse gases. ISO 19011 is for the guidance for auditing management system. Okay, so these are the some ISO standards which comes in the ISO 14000 family. Okay, now we see why ISO 14000 is important. In today's global economy, ISO 14000 is crucial for tackling economic, environmental, and social aspect, or the so-called the triple bottom line of how they function. Utilize ISO 14000 can help to gain advantages in finance, insurance, marketing, regulation, and a wide range of the interdisciplinary areas. So there are some points on which we will see what is the reason so that the ISO 14000 is important. First is the risk reduction. While assessing and becoming aware of factors such as rising energy cost and uncertainty in supply, companies can take preventive measures and mitigate risk. Next is the leading by example. Companies will traditionally adopt sustainability strategies for compliance with government regulation and to avoid being fined. This is also important for the tax incentives. Many federal, state, and the local government bodies in USA offers a wide width of the tax incentives for companies that thought to adopt and implement environmentally responsible standard operating procedures. Okay, this is also important for your employees. This is also important for brand image and PR. The fostering environmental policies such as those outlined in the ISO 14000 can go a long way to improve customer relation and ultimately build a long lasting and positive brand image. Okay, this is also important for the renewable and the non-renewable resources. Natural resources such as fossil fuels are finite, so even renewable sources must be managed adequately with standard design to support sustainability. It is important for the competition. The MIT survey from 2011 of almost 3000 executives found that about 2/3 of those surveyed being sustainability to be necessary in order to viably compete in today's market. So now we see that why should your company care about the environment. Studies have shown that a lot of the consumers actually care about the planet and environment. Recently studies especially reflect this. There is the study of the Unilever Limited. Unilever studies show that 33% of the consumers prefers to buy goods and services from socially and the environmentally active ones. So it is also important for the company. 21% of the consumers prefers brands that is the sustainable packaging. So now we see that how it is so important for the companies. Okay, so now we see that what are the benefits of the ISO 14000 compliance. This improved the environmental performance, improved internal management, improved company image. This has also improved public relations. It is improved government relations. It also improved profits. It also improved corporate social responsibilities. It also optimized resources allocation and organization. It is important for the more satisfied stakeholders. Advantage of a competition in various markets, fewer non-tariff trade barriers, fewer regulatory problems and inspection, probably fewer fines related to compliance and regulation, reduce overhead costs, reduce insurance cost, and also reduce the cost of the production. So this is important. Now we see that how to build a ISO 14000. Once you standard and have successfully implemented the basic principle of an ISO 14000 environment management system, there are a number of ways to build upon and improve it. So the ISO 14000 share many similarity with the ISO 9000 family, which is a group of the standards for the development and continuous improvement of a quality management system. Okay, so just as ISO 14000 is focused on guidelines for setting up a successful environmental management system based on a clear environmental policy and a system of the continuous improvement. ISO 90000 standards are many of the same techniques such as the PDS and continuous improvement to uphold the quality standards of the organization. Okay, so we can see that how the ISO 14000 is important and how we can build the ISO 14000 ISO 14000 standards in our company or in our organization. Okay, thank you. This is all about the ISO 14000.